Hey everybody, we're back with a new deck profile for you guys. My friend Himles is back on the channel and he's showcasing his live Twin Eldlich deck. So check it out.
Here we are with another deck profile. I'm going to be showing off my live Twin Eldlich deck. I've been messing around with this at locals for the past week and a half now, 2 weeks. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It holds up pretty well against every deck that I faced so far except for Virtual World. I think it does fine. I think Virtual World is just a pain for everyone at the moment, but we'll get right into it. First off, I will show off the live Twin package. We're going to start off with about what you'd expect: the 3 live Twin Yugioh, the 3 Yugioh, and the 3 live Twin Lila. Obviously, as far as the live Twin package goes, these are your starters. They search each other out. If you're allowed to get that off, you're able to just, go super plus, draw a card, set up at a pop for the next turn. Really just kind of loads your graveyard for the future for just continuing the twin plays, going into nightmares, stuff like that. Now for the new edition, we have the 1 live Twin Lila Treat. I didn't think this card would come up as much as it did, but it actually does come up quite a decent amount. It's an extender from hand if you control a Yugioh monster. So it could be the live Twin Yugioh, it could be the evil Twin Yugioh. It's a free special summon, which really helps. I'm playing Twinslich, so it's if I flip a Sanguine during the end phase and I have no live Twin monsters out, but let's say I top deck a Yugioh with this in hand, I can't use Yugioh's effect to summon from deck if I control any other monster, but I'm still able to do live Twin stuff if I have this in hand because I could just free special summon it, go off. And rounding off the live Twin package, we're playing 3 of live Twin Home, which is basically it summons them from deck and allows you to go off. This one locks you into live Twins from the extra deck though, so you can't go to Abomination, stuff like that with this, but sometimes you really need to see the package. You're able to pitch an Eldlich that you drew from hand, special summon, go off, use Eldlich effect in graveyard to pop a Sanguine or something in your side of the field, and essentially just go really plus off of it. So discard, at least in Twinslich, it doesn't really hinder you too much. That's the Twin package. That 3, 6, 10 cards. Sometimes you don't see it as much as you want to. You get a good mix of the Twin and the Eldlich. Coming out, we have the Eldlich package. We play 2 Golden Lord. 2 Golden Lord as an engine is pretty standard. I mean, 3 kind of clogs up your hand too much because you don't really want to draw him. He's not the main focal point of the deck, so running 2 is fine. You have probably the best Eldlich card right now, Cursed Eldland. Just allows you to make this an engine for searches out the Eldlich, searches out the Goldland traps. It's able to set up Sanguine as well by dumping a Goldland card when it's sent from the field to the graveyard. Overall, just really good enabler for the deck. Another new addition, the Elixir of White Destiny. I don't think White Destiny is that great, personally, but I think it's a pretty decent option when you are running the Twinslich engine, because the new Lila is a zombie. So you're able to use both this and Scarlet Sanguine on the same turn. Let's say if you have an Elixir graveyard, or you have a Lila in graveyard, summon an Eldlich from deck, summon the Lila from graveyard, and just kind of use it as a better yet another extender for the deck to keep going off on your plays. Getting into the Eldlich traps now, we have the 3 Scarlet Sanguine. This one's self-explanatory for anyone that knows Eldlich. Just special summons your Eldlich from deck or graveyard. You're able to banish it the next turn to, set your Goldland card. So you're basically your trap card Deity Crow, your trap card Pop. Getting into those. Conquistador at 3. And the Wakera at 3. No surprise to anyone. Conquistador pops. Wakero just gets rid of your opponent's graveyard. But that's all I will run for the Eldlich engine. It's pretty standard as a package. Hand trap lineup is, I think, relatively standard for this format. You have the 3 Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom, back again to being the best hand trap, most likely. Hits virtually everything. You never really hate seeing Ash Blossom in hand. The 3 Ghost Spell. Probably the second best hand trap of the format, especially because so many things special summon from grave. This could also hit Lao in the Virtual World matchup, which is kind of nice. And then 2 Skullmeister. Skullmeister, I think, is right up there with the other ones. I think I could boost Skullmeister up to 3 and cut Bell down to 2 if need be, but I really like Ghost Bell a lot, so I've been really happy with this. There's never really been a time where I'm I wish I had the 3rd Meister, but if you prefer the 3 Meister or 2 Bell, that's definitely reasonable. Moving on now, we have just the generic spells and traps. Just 1 generic spell, the Called by the Grave. The Twin engine is super susceptible to hand traps like Ghost Spell, Ash Blossom. Called by's nuts, but wish I could see it more. We run 3 Solemn Strike. Again, probably the best, generic trap of the format. Just 1500 life points, stops, the special summons. It stops a Herald effect, or the summon of a VFD, or the effect of a VFD. Super, super nice. And rounding off with the 3 Ice Dragons Prison. This card is I already thought this card was nuts, but I think now that Drytron's seeing less representation, it's even better, because the only meta deck that IDP was kind of dead against was Drytron. But now that people are shifting more away from Drytron, I think IDP is back to being at least a contender for the best trap card right now with Solemn Strike. Alright, so now getting into the extra deck here, we're going to start off with the Twinlings. We run 3 of each, so the 3 Kiss a Kill. They both basically do the same thing. Kiss a Kill, when there's a Evil Twin Lilla on the field, she draws you a card. 3 Lilla. Lilla, when she is summoned to the field, well, there's an Evil Twin Kiss a Kill, she pops a card on the field. So on your opponent's turn, the Kiss a Kill summoning back the Lilla from the graveyard is your main form of interruption for this engine, at least. And on your turn, you draw off the Kiss a Kill. And they're able to keep doing that, every turn, which is really nice, especially when paired with the Nightmares, which I'll get into in a little bit. We run a couple Link ones. We run the Link Spider to link off the Eldlich traps. Flip the Eldlich traps on your opponent's turn. Let's see if you have a dead hand or something. Your turn, you can link it off into the Link Spider, banish the Eldlich trap during the end phase, so you get off the field for free basically, then get your Sanguine and keep on going with your Eldlich stuff. I run the 1 Lingeribo, which is kind of nice. I don't think it's necessary, but it can come up. Let's say one of your Kiss a Kill or your Lilla gets ashed or something, right? You're able to link it off into a Lingeribo, and then that's a free trap negate. It doesn't come up too often, like I said, but it has occasionally, and I'd rather have it than not, especially when I'm not exactly hurting for extra deck space. We got the Nightmare package now. The 2 Nightmare Phoenix. Phoenix works really, really well with the Evil Twin. Well, the Nightmares in general just work really, really well with the Evil Twins. Their arrows, as you can see here, they coincide really well. So it's a free pop and a draw. Not a discard pop draw, so you could kind of refresh your hand a little bit, help out with that. We're on the 1 Cerberus, same reason. Cerberus doesn't come up as much. The Unicorn does come up quite a bit, actually. The Unicorn's really nice, especially with the Link arrows. If you really wanted to, you could probably get the Unicorn secondary effect to go off in this deck, which is kind of fun. And then, I guess technically the boss monster of the extra deck would be the 2 Unchained Abominations. Abomination is nice. You could use like an Eldlich, Evil Twin, and like one of the Eldlich traps wherever. Go into Abomination, use the other twin, summon back the one that you linked off, and then you could use Eldlich effect in Graveyard, summon him back. So you could basically summon A-Bomb for nothing. Obviously, A-Bomb just kind of wipes the whole field, swings for 3k damage. You have your Eldlich on board, you have your twin on, your 2 twins on, and it's just a bunch of damage. Really good way to end games and just clear your opponent's board, especially with something, you're playing against, let's say, combo, for example. You Dark Ruler there and be able to go into A-Bomb and just pop everything. The last card here is the Constellar Pleiades. Pleiades this is kind of a mainstay in Eldlich stuff, because you could overlay the 2 of the Eldlich traps, go into Pleiades, get a free bounce on, your turn or your opponent's turn, quick effect. Also gets the traps in the graveyard, so that you could then banish them during the end phase and just keep going off with it. If there was something that I would change, one of these spots, I'm not sure which one, it might be maybe the Lingeribo I would take out for the new Underworld Goddess, because Underworld Goddess is a fiend and I think you could go into that fairly easily. I'm still waiting to get mine in. I've been having a whole lot of fun with this deck. I think it's kind of slept on at the moment for the sole purpose that Called Lies at 1 is just super. It can be kind of fragile to hand traps. I hope you guys all enjoy. Thank you again, JD, for giving me the opportunity to showcase this deck. If you have any questions, just type them out in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer them, and subscribe to JD. Have a nice day or night.